Danielle, 41.
Casey, 18.
Jim, 58.
Damon, 59.
Dawn, 56.
All right. Hi, my name is Maya McNutt, and today I'm going to be discussing the excessive consumption of fast food within the United States. Okay, let's begin. Have you guys ever thought about how much fast food has taken over the world? This type of food is thought of as a cheap, delicious alternative to going to the grocery store, but it can have detrimental impacts on health. This chart here is part of a survey that I conducted about fast food. And this survey displays that people within a 10-mile distance all had a fast food restaurant, which proves the point I made up before. The fact that fast food has become a phenomenon around the world. All right. Now, it's important to understand what exactly fast food is before delving into the impacts it has. So, fast food is simply something that is mass-produced, made quickly, and can be easily sold in restaurants or other type of venues. Now, prior to doing this speech, I did extensive research on sites like the Center of Disease Control, otherwise known as the CDC, the International Journal of Sciences and Nutrition, plus, as I just mentioned previously, I conducted my own personal survey, and I also have had my own run-ins with fast food. Now, after all of that, it is important to understand that 33% of individuals have consumed fast food on a given day. This chart shows some of that data. And it's important to see the chart because it displays that people of all ages consume fast food at high rates, not just a certain age group. Now, on this side, this displays my own survey, which discussed how individuals consume fast food at high rates, even those who we know. 50% of individuals consume fast food a few times a month, 33% said they consumed it a few times a week, and 17% said at least once a week. Now, after we've gotten into all of that, let's get into what exactly I'm going to be discussing. Higher rates of fast food consumption, especially long-term fast food consumption, can lead to negative impacts on body weight, brain functioning, and mental health disorders, more specifically, depressive disorders. Now, let's get into body weight. Higher rates of consumption of fast food leads to an increased body weight on average. According to Treshna, as well as other researchers, approximately 34% of students consumed fast food and were either overweight or obese. This is due to a number of things. One is the fact that fast food tends to have higher calorie amounts than healthier foods like, let's say, a salad. Similarly, individuals who consume fast food often move less, resulting in a sedentary lifestyle, which means that individuals burn less calories. So eating more calories and burning less calories can cause a surplus, which is what causes weight gain. Now, this shows my survey results once again. Overconsumption of any types of unhealthy food or a negative relationship with food is displayed. A lot of individuals that I surveyed had an unhealthy relationship with food or knew someone that did, displaying that this is a widespread problem. Now, many people who consume fast food gain weight, like we just talked about, but there are a number of long-term effects, specifically on the brain. After consuming fast food for long periods of time, brain function often suffers. Most fast food contains high fructose corn syrup, otherwise known as HFCS. This is a type of sugar that is not easily digested by the body. Higher amounts of HFCS within the body can result in the lesser expression of a gene called BDNF within the brain. This higher HFCS consumption, paired with the less expression of BDNF, results in things like worse memory, lesser cognitive function, as well as worse brain plasticity, and it is often found in patients with Alzheimer's. Now, on to our final point about mental health disorders, specifically depressive disorders. Mental health is also impacted by what we put into our bodies, not just the people we talk to, not just the situations we're put in. According to Jim Bontana, moderate and serious psychological stress is associated with the consumption of less healthy foods on average. When less healthy food is consumed, folate, the natural form of the vitamin B9, is found in lower quantities. Popia and Ladia, with the National Journal of Medicine and Life, found that lesser folate amounts is associated with higher rates of depression and poor outcomes with depressive treatments. So, essentially, fast food can cause higher rates of depression, and it often makes treatments for depression less effective. Now, let's just go over this one more time. Essentially, fast food consumption can result in mental health disorders due to that lack of that vitamin we talked about. On top of that, higher calorie amounts in fast food can lead to weight gain. And finally, it can also impact brain functions. Now, as the CDC stated, fast food has higher calories and has become part of an average American's diet because it is associated with poor diet quality. Weight, less levels of happiness, weight gain, and lesser brain function is often a result, and this should be taken seriously. Thank you very much.